Hello, my name is Rob Garner, and I'm a computer programming instructor, and today I'm going to demonstrate how to make a menu, which is a common thing that you may need to do with a console application. And so I'm going to create a new folder. I'm going to call this Menu Demo, and I'm going to open it in with Visual Studio Code. So I'm going to create a new file. I'm going to call it MenuDemo.py. And let's put some comments. And the way this is going to work is we're going to maybe display a header and display a footer, or display goodbye. And we're going to display then a menu of choices and get user choice, and then do a variety of things based on choice. And this is going to be inside of a loop. If they choose to quit, exit loop. So it's going to be something like that. So let's set up for our main. So we're going to say if name equals main. So this is the main part of our program. Then we'll do all of this stuff. And I'll make a function up here. And we'll run that. Okay, that's working. So now we'll display a goodbye. We've got the hello and the goodbye. That's working good. And so now the next thing is we're going to start a loop. So I'm going to do this with a while true. We'll see why later. And we're going to display a menu of choices. So we'll make a function do that. Define display choices. And this can be as fancy or simple as you want. I'm just going to make this be we're going to say choice is equal to input, and we're going to say and so you know this can actually be on separate lines, or it can be on all on one line, but basically you display your options to the user and then they pick what they want. And then what we're going to do is, we're only interested in the first character, so maybe what we'll do is we'll say give me the first character of that and uppercase it. So whatever they enter, it'll be the uppercase version of it. So it'll always be A, B, or C, or Q in this case. And then we'll return that choice. And so here we'll say choice is equal to and I don't want it to be display choices. This is really get choice from user. So that some get method because it returns something. So I'm going to say choice equals get choice from user. And then just so we can see what's happening, temporarily we'll just say print choice. And we'll run that. So there it is. Successfully just taking the first character and uppercasing it. And then I say quit, tells me it quits. Of course, now this is an infinite loop. I can't break out of it. So I need to make it so that my menu will break out of it. And the way we do that is just, we say if choice is equal to Q for quit, will break. So this is what's going to break out of my loop. So let's run that. A, Y, B, Q. And you can see that the Q actually quits the menu and stops the program. So we've got a pretty good structure here. We now have a loop that shows some choices, asks for their option, and then breaks out of it. So now we can, how do we handle choices? Well, let's do this. Let's create a function that we're going to call if they do A. And, right now we don't, this is just a generic example of a menu. So here you would be doing things that related to A, but, we're just going to do that. And we'll do the same thing for A, B, and C. And if choice is equal to, so then we say if choice is equal to A, well, form A option. And if it's not A, then we can elif choice equals B. Well, then you're going to do the B option stuff. Now, normally these would be programs that would do specific things. And then here, well, this is, we can put this inside the elif actions. And so let's do this. So we now have an if, elif cycle here. And if I say A, it's doing the A stuff. If I hit B, doing the B stuff. If I hit C, if I put something else there, what happens if I put Y? Well, okay, it's doing weird things. So I don't need this print statement anymore, so I'm going to get rid of that. And then the other thing is, I would like it to maybe let the user know that they put in something that you can't respond to. So we will put, I did not understand that. So if they don't pick something that's one of the options, then we'll just say we did not understand that. And so this ends up being like this. So all these options, they work in any order that we put them in. If I put something like that it doesn't understand, it says I did not understand that. And then the quit works. So there we have basically a basic menu. So that's kind of a template for a menu. Your header and your goodbye. Display the options as an input. Get the user's response as a choice. Return that choice. Then just with if, elif, check their choice, and then you'll have a function that will perform the actions associated with that.